Hey, good afternoon. Just checking in. So there came a day when I woke up spiritually and realized, what's the issue? I'm no longer of this world. I'm in this world, but I'm no longer of this world. And everything changed. My whole perspective and everything was a spiritual perspective of what's going on in the natural realm. And a lot of people do not have an epiphany like that, to where they're just going through the motions. They're just, get up, have some coffee, brush your teeth, go to work, come home, have a dinner, relax, watch TV, and go to bed. The insanity of the world, because nothing seems to change here. Because of the corruption of the first heaven, we're riding this merry-go-round to nowhere, a rote script. When the next 2 years is the graduation, it could be anywhere from a couple months to a couple years for the graduation, for the first fruits to really graduate in a massive spiritual awakening. And then for the multitudes to come in, have approximately the 7 year cycle, which ends around 2030 ish. Starts this summer, like I talked about, the July, August of the summer. Be 20 years since the shift. The shift that the Satan has to give everything back to this generation that he stole from all generations. And Jesus purchased all souls. And he is the righteous judge. So Satan has to give back all the dead he stole. And some of them he didn't quite capture because he wasn't allowed to capture them. So they're just kind of wandering in whatever you want to call them, in these planes of existence, of parallels, universes. The ghosts of yesterday. And a lot of people don't understand. It's not about Hollywood, because when the blood cried out from the ground in Genesis, where Cain murdered his brother, it's not like Hollywood. Okay, the dead are trying to get our attention, and because 99.99999% of people cannot see and hear in the spiritual realm, they don't know that the dead are just wandering around, and they're trying to get our attention. And they're trying to get our attention so that we don't fall in the traps. And they're also trying to get our attention because through our prayers, through our obedience, they will be freed from being, if you want to say, loosely captured. It's hard to give earthly terms to this revelation, because there's many people buried under the altar, which is the altar of religion, not relationship. And that's the whole thing about this realm, is so institutionalized that we will be needed to deinstitutionalize the people, deprogram and deinstitutionalize the people, because we're going through a revolution. You like my shirt, be a revolution of time, where this is a massive revolution of time, to where it's not going to be go to sleep, get up, have your coffee, and go to work, and the insanity. Or like I talked about the golf course communities, they get out, they play golf, they eat brunch at the clubhouse, they drink a few beers, they go home and take a nap. Then they get up and have a shower, and they get all dressed for dinner, and then they have cocktail hour and get drunk, and then they eat their dinner, and they pick on each other about their golf score, and then the women are all chatty, and then division between the man and the woman. The woman you gave, Lord. That was Adam's fault. He deceived the woman with the snake. Got the lie to enter into the woman's mind, and he threw off the mind of Christ and traded for a snake. Snakehead. So we're in a major revolution of time, a major graduation. I'm not talking about graduated, I'm talking about graduate in action, gradually activate more and more of people. Well, there's going to be this massive awakening, but it takes a little bit of time in the first heaven. That's why you got to grab it now, pray for it now, believe it now, and get it now, and understand it now, and agree with him now. Otherwise, you're just going to keep treading water. It's like you're out in the middle of the ocean on a life raft, and you're just treading water, waiting for the rescue. We're not waiting for the rescue. We have entered the rescue of time. And, yeah, forgive the noisy diesel trucks. I'm at the church at the Home Depot. So, God bless y'all. We'll talk soon.